Hello everyone, dear colleagues. Welcome to our sixth Global Healthcare Travel Forum and Conference, which is being held in North Cyprus. Today, we have already successfully completed 5 different sessions in room 1 and in room 2 as well. Today, I'm responsible from room 1. And right now, we are about to begin session 6. And the first presenter will be Dr. Tuğçe Soyatlı.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tuğçe. Today I will presenting research title Heal Tourism within the scope of accessible tourism, which I prepared with my colleagues Nesrin Menemenci, Salim Akgürek, Damla Karadayı. The content of the presentation includes. Yes, this is my contents. Tourism, hill tourism, type of hill tourism in the world, accessible tourism, relationship between accessible tourism and hill tourism. Tourism, the first element to be taken into consideration when trying to express and define the definition of tourism is the phenomenon of movement and return. It is true that the word tourism comes from the Latin word turnus, which means turning, moving, and traveling. Tour is defined as a circular movement that includes a visit. Visit to more than one site and destination, as well as relocation for leisure business purpose. The word tour is used for recreation, culture, and educational journeys. Definition of tourism. According to Kozak 1997, tourism is defined as tourism is generally a form of traveling and temporary accommodation for the purpose of meeting consumer needs such as rest and entertainment. In its simplest definition, tourism is defined as the movement of people from where they are settled. Heat tourism, the idea of health is one of the most basic rights and needs of individuals. All individuals in the society want to receive quality health services. Accordingly, institutes providing health services try to provide effective, quality, and successful health service to both individuals and society. Health tourism is defined as a type of tourism that involves traveling to a place different from where a person resided in order to revise medical assistance. Health tourism in the world. Tourism includes activities such as culture, entertainment, relation, and holiday. However, it is obvious that there has been a desire to travel for medical reasons throughout history. In the 5th and 7th centuries, wealthy individuals living in Europe traveled to regions with mineral water, beaches, and hot springs, and region healed in order to protect their health as a result of negative health effects in their regions. According to Alton, 2012, health tourism today is not only limited to traveling for medical purpose, but has also become a field that meets recreational needs. Turkey, India, USA, Malaysia, Hungary, and Singapore, Thailand, and Brazil are the countries that attract attention in health tourism. Types of health tourism: medical tourism, wellness and spa tourism, third age tourism, and accessible tourism. Medical tourism, it is traveling outside the place where an individual lives in order to revise treatment and rehabilitative health services. Wellness and spa tourism, it is traveling for activities that are not for medical purpose and that enable living in harmony with nature and the environment. It also includes activities aimed at increasing the harmony of physical and mental health with nature and social environment. Spa tourism includes excesses, diet and training programs that will allow people to feel better physically and mentally with water. Third age tourism, according to UNWTO, third age tourism is defined as the traveling of individuals whose responsibilities such as earning money and raising children have significantly decreased in order to make use of their increased leisure time. Accessible tourism is defined as a type of tourism with a universal design in which individuals with access needs including visual, hearing, and cognitive dimensions participate equality without a sense of discrimination. It is also a tourism product that covers all individuals traveling with prams, pregnant, elderly, and disadvantaged individuals. Accessible tourism, the type of tourism that involves the strategic planning of all relevant parties in order to ensure that disadvantaged individuals have equal opportunities to participate in tourism activities under the same conditions with our other individuals is considered accessible tourism. Another definitions is the absence of barriers that would prevent a full tourist experience. All areas that are not accessible to disadvantaged individuals cause them to be less active in society, thus causing them to feel excluded from society in psychological sense. For this reason, accessibility becomes an important concept for every individual, and accessibility is of great importance to every individual. While health tourism is considered as a type of tourism that involves traveling from one place and to another in order to revise health services, accessible tourism is considered as a type of tourism that allows less fortunate individuals to participate in tourism activities on equal terms. When disadvantaged individuals have to travel for treatment or to improve their health, they can benefit from accessible tourism to facilitate their access to these services. For example, when a disadvantaged individual wants to travel to a health tourism destination, services such accessible accommodation, accessible health facilities, and easy to access transport option can be offered to individual. The link between health tourism and accessible tourism can be strengthened by increasing social inclusion, improving access to health service for marginalized in the individual, and facilitation access to tourism destination. In the respect, accessible tourism can lead to more inclusive and environmentally sustainable health tourism destination. Conclusions and recommendations. Today, tourism recognized as a major industry with a significant impact on economy, society, and culture. Especially health tourism and accessible tourism are recognized as important components of the tourism industry. In this article, health tourism and accessible tourism are analyzed in detail, and their importance is emphasized accordingly. Health tourism is a form of tourism that involves individuals traveling to a different region to receive medical assistance. This type of tourism can reduce the gap in receiving health services and can be an important tool for meeting the health concerns of marginalized individuals. Accessible tourism is a form of tourism that allows excluded individuals to participate in touristic activities with the same privileges. This can promote socialization by facilitation the overcoming of physical, auditory, visual, and psychological problems of disadvantaged individuals. As a result, the link between health tourism and accessible tourism can facilitate the creating of a more inclusive and environmentally sustainable tourism industry by eliminating such problems through improvements in accessible tourism destination and facilities. By taking responsibility for accessibility, health tourism destinations can promote access to health services for marginalized individuals. Similarly, companies promoting accessible tourism and need specialize in health services and form partnerships. Yes, thank you for listening.
Thank you very much to Tuğçe Hocam for your lovely presentation and for your contributions as well to our conference. Thank you very much. Our next presenter is Dr. Ilvan. Dr. Ilvan, if you are ready, you can have your presentation.
Hello. I'd like to thank Tuğçe Hoca for her valuable presentation. She shed light on accessible tourism for us, which also is a part of our job as well. Today I'm going to present the comparison of Mediterranean countries in terms of health tourism. I'm Dr. Ilvan Özat. I'm a resident trainee in plastics in nearest university, and I'm making this presentation also on behalf of my colleagues, Dr. Zeynep Yasavur Hürkal and Dr. Özgür Hürkal. First of all, we need to explain what Mediterranean region is for us. It's the largest inland sea. It has a warm climate. It's perfect for tourism. It's close to Europe, Asia, Africa, so it has the potential of getting patients from all these three continents. Essentially, it involves 24 countries, but we're interested in Spain, Italy, Malta, Greece, Turkey, Israel, Egypt, and Cyprus because these are the countries that are pioneers in health tourism, that are currently promoting their hospitals for health tourism. The first group is Spain, Italy, Malta, and Greece. These countries share some characteristics together, so I'm going to explain them in one group. These all are popular tourist spots, and they are advantageous for having an easy access for European patients. They have European Union controlled hospitals and board certified doctors, and these are the points of selling of these countries. But on the other hand, for non-European patients, there are severe visa limitations. So in sacrificing non-European patients, they create a great market for other countries. They have Euro pricing. The prices are higher compared to other countries. Accommodation and living expenses are also higher. And also there are some European limitations to treatments, which I will explain in later pages. The second group is Turkey, which is probably the most advanced country within Mediterranean region for health tourism. Turkey has the advantage of having a wide location choice. So if the patient wants also a cultural holiday, they would go to Istanbul. If they want a seaside holiday, they can go to Antalya or Izmir. If they want a thermal spa holiday, they can go to Denizli. And the health tourists have many choices in terms of location and culture. Also, Turkey provides cheaper and more luxurious accommodation, 5-star hotels, all-inclusive hotels. It is in the midpoint, so it provides easy access for patients from Europe, Africa, and Asia. And it has easy visa it's visa-free for many countries. This is important for especially Middle East and North Africa patients because Europe is eliminated at the first stage for most of the MENA patients. In Turkey, there's a high treatment standard, internationally acknowledged treatment standard, and certified doctors. And Turkey provides cheaper pricing for the treatment. That's why because of these, it's very popular for health tourism. But in the last 10 to 15 years, there are some politics and terror instabilities. There's an earthquake scare due to last year's horrible earthquake. There is difficulty in separating genuine high quality and poor quality treatment centers. And also there are limitations for numerous treatments, such as there are no sperm banks for IVF treatment. And also in most of the places of the Turkey region, there's crowd and traffic in all cities. So these disadvantages raise questions in the tourist's head, and they try to find another place for health tourism. The third group is Israel. Israel provides cutting-edge, very high-quality medical treatment, and it has popular tourism spots in terms of luxurious holidays and cultural holidays. But the current political state, visa limitations, very expensive pricing, and very expensive accommodation puts limitations to Israel's role in health tourism. The next country is Egypt. Egypt wasn't in the market until the last few years, but currently they're making great investments in digital health. They're trying to enter the health tourism market. They have advantages of having very popular tourism spots, being very easily accessible, and providing cheap prices. But the problem with Egypt might be the cultural barriers, political situation of Israel and Palestine, and quality of treatment is mostly unguaranteed. So if a patient wants to receive treatment in Egypt, they need to find a genuinely qualified hospital with proper qualifications. The next region I'll explain is South Cyprus. So I divided Cyprus into South and North since the health tourism mechanism and bureaucracy are very different, although as geographically we are very close. South Cyprus also has European Union controlled hospitals and board certified doctors, and it also has easy access for European patients, provides high treatment standards and certified doctors, but there's also visa limitations to non-European patients, and there's also European limitations to treatments. European limitations to treatments is essentially for IVF, because IVF creates a great percentage of health tourism market, and sperm banks and certain procedures that are allowed in North Cyprus is prohibited in EU. That's why it creates a niche market for North Cyprus in terms of health tourism. If we move on to North Cyprus, we provide cheaper and more luxurious accommodation, again 5-star hotels, very nice beaches, cultural amenities. It's easy for access from patients from Europe, Africa, and Asia. Although they need to change planes in Turkey or South Cyprus, it's still within easy access of these three continents. There is easy visa or visa-free for many countries, and this is important, especially for Middle East and North Africa patients. This is important because we rarely receive health tourism patients from these countries, but Middle East is actually a very good potential for North Cyprus health tourism. Also, in North Cyprus, there's very high treatment standards. The pricing is cheaper than European Union countries. For EU and the UK, the cultural resemblance is higher compared to Turkey and Egypt and Israel. So we have some cultural resemblance. We have many numerous treatments available, as I said, for IVF. The disadvantages are embargoed states, unavailability of direct flights, and that North Cyprus is mostly unknown by the world. So most of the patients who want to receive medical treatment abroad are not aware that there's a country, North Cyprus, and they provide this medical treatment for these advantages. The patient groups that currently are present for this region is UK, European, Russian, and Middle East and North African patients. In Cyprus, we can potentially receive patients from all these groups, but the great percentage of the patients come from the United Kingdom and European countries. So we need to work a little bit more on Russian and Middle East markets. Thank you very much for listening to me. I can address any questions if there are.
Thank you very much, Gülvan Hocam. Especially thank you for bringing up the awareness topic about our country. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So today we had 6 different sessions in 2 different rooms. Almost 100 participants were presented successfully, and we received more than 100 abstracts and some papers as well. So that was our 6th Global Healthcare Travel Forum and Conference. And thank you for all of the academics who have attended to our conference.
Hayat hızla akıyor ve biz bu hızı seviyoruz. Her güne heyecanla başlıyor, her anı doya doya yaşıyoruz. İlk günkü heyecanımızla yılları aşıyoruz. Zaman akarken biz de kendimizi arıyoruz. Heyecanla, merakla. Sen de kendini mi arıyorsun? O zaman zamana yetiş. Bu sadece kendini bulmakla ilgili değil. Asıl heyecan kendini yaratmakta. Bir şeyler mi yaratmak istiyorsun? Mükemmel. Metali işlemeyi, bir bina yapmayı, bir iş kurmayı, hatta bir şehir kurmayı öğren. Hayat kurtarmak, teknoloji geliştirmek, üretmek. Hepsi burada. Ve burada tüm deneyimler profesyonellerle yan yana. Ancak hızlı ilerlemelisin. Çünkü bugün şimdi gerçekleşiyor ve yarın çok yakın. Hayatta öne geçmek istiyorsan önce zamanın önüne geçeceksin. Hep ileri gideceksin. Bu Doktor Suat İrfan Günsel. Tanıyor musun? Onun da söylediği gibi. Üniversiteler toplumların dokuma tezgahıdır. Toplumları geliştirir, dönüştürür ve gelişmesini sağlar. O burayı bugünden yarına hazırlamak için kurdu. Senin için, ileriye gitmek için. Yana ya da geriye değil. Sadece ileri. Çünkü gelecek çok yakın. Hadi harekete geç. Fikirlerin ne kadar ileride olursa yarına o kadar yaklaşırsın. Yanındakileri de geleceğe taşırsın. Bu senin geleceğin, senin fırsatın şimdi. Hadi yarın yakın. Hepimizi ileriye götür.